Hello everyone, this is Said Faisal Sadat and I am recording this video as a assignment submission requirement, and this is for the second assignment, assignment 2. This is for the video part of the assignment, and I'm going to answer these 3 questions and explain it on showing in the code. So we are starting from the question 1. How do event emitter and listener works in Node.js? So event emitter and listeners are from the package event emitter class, which enables us to emit or trigger an event and then make another function or listener for it to watch the code whenever that event is triggered or emitted, then we execute the following function or code or display or log out something. We can show you this with the code. Say we have JS. Here it is. So event emitter, we import this from the events, and then we create a new emitter class. With that, we create emitter on, and then we listen for the time event. So whenever a time event is triggered, this function will execute it. This callback function. Explain the event emitter class and its purpose. So it has 2 parts: event emitter listener and event emitter trigger. So emitter dot emit, it will trigger the first argument, whatever it is in this situation. In this case, it is time. So whenever the time event is emitted, it will trigger all of the event listeners. The purpose of it is to create event based and files, and they communicate with each other internally in the system. Discuss the synchronous nature of the event emission. So it says event emission and event listeners, they are synchronous. So let's say if we have several listeners for the one event, which is time. So whenever this one trigger or this one event is emitted, all these 4 will be triggered, but these will be executed one by one, or in the order which we have placed them. First, it will be triggered the first one, then the second one, the third, and the fourth. If the third one, let's say it takes a lot of time, the fourth will be waiting for until the third is completed. Second question, what are the key differences between Node HTTP module and Express.js? That's a good question. Explain what Express was and make the development easier. So the key differences between the Node's HTTP module and the Express is that the HTTP module in the Node, it is built in, and we do not have to install it. It is built in, and it is low level. It means everything is done manually. We have to create the server, we have to listen to the port, and everything is done manually. We send the response manually, we end the response manually, we create the header of the response manually, and also the body of it. Everything is manually. But in the Express.js, it is a module. We have to install it, npm install express, and then it will be installed as a dependency in our nodes, in our application. explain what Express provides and that makes development easier. So Express provides, if we can see, Express provides apps, and it provides middleware. Also, we can handle, it handles the routing system, route handlers. Also, it provides the error handler, middlewares. Uh, explain Express provide that makes development easier. Okay. Discuss the middleware and routing concepts. So middleware is it runs between request and response. So if we receive a request, it will not execute or it will not send a response until it has done its own work. The middleware has done its own work. And after that, if let's see if the middleware wanted to authenticate this user, if it is not authenticated, it will not be sent to the intended page. It will stop it. That's how middleware works. The routing concept, it matches the URL and it looks the URL to which we want to go, or which we want to uh, that page to go to that page. It look up to that URL and then matches that URL to the method that has to work on that URL. So it basically matches the URL and the method. How do you handle different HTTP methods and routing in web server? Okay, so explain the HTTP method: get, post, put, patch, and delete. So let's say we are in the app and now we have installed the Express. We can use it very easily. So get, and let's say we are working in here. Get will just get or look for a page. The post uh, creates and put, the PUT replaces the whole uh, information or the whole data or record. The patch, it partially creates or partially updates uh, an entry. Entry will be a good word. Get, the post create an entry. The put replaces the whole entry. The patch like just updates one part of it. Like if I want to update my name or my last name, so it only updates the partial parts of the entry. Deletes, remove the whole entry. Show how to parse request bodies and headers. So for parsing request bodies and headers, we need something called add.use express.json. So after that, when we have parse, now we can use and parse headers and bodies in the system. Let's say we have a middleware, which is add.use, and we want to see request, response, next. If you want to see what's in the body, and let's say if request dot body, and there is a name in the body, if that's equal to, let's say, then text. So this code doesn't make sense a lot, but this is how it works. When we can pass body and headers the same way, we can look for the header the same way. Yeah. Here's the headers dot. So whatever that's in the header, we can look after that. If it sends a header like, I don't remember now, but we can pass the same way. Show the pass bodies and header. Demonstrate route handling and response formatting. So route handling. So we may have different routes, and when we matching the routes with the with the handler, we, like in this example, whenever we get a response, a request for the home page or the slash, this this page will be executed, or this response will be sent. We can just say send, and this response as a plain text, it will be sent in the response. Set route handling the response format. We also can send, let's say, we can send response.json, and we can just say we can send a response like this. If we want to send, okay, it's next question. Discuss error handling and status codes. So status code is also sent with the response. So if we have, oh, sorry, it's not request, it's response. We can send a response which says response dot status, which can be 200, which is okay. Then we send a response of we can send the status code between the response and the message, or define a response that we want to send. We can send the status code between them. Error handling. If we get any error, we can send it from inside, like next, or but before, like we do not have here. Let's say we can send next and error if we face any error in the code, we can send it from here. That will go to the last error handler. With that will go to the error handler middleware, and that will the error handler middleware will take care of it. One more thing about the error handler, which can be distinguished. Error handler, we can see it, this middleware, it requires 4 arguments, or 4 parameters, which is error, request, response, and next. So this was my short video about this assignment. Hope I have covered everything and it satisfies the need of this assignment. Thank you.